Hello, Suhail. Good morning.
Hi Shweta. Good morning,
Hi,
Shweta.
good morning.
Hi Manjusha.
Suhail, on which topic are you going to explain today?
Today I'm going to explain about substitutional variable topic. Let me introduce myself first. Can I?
Yep.
Yeah, my name is Sheikh Suhail Arshad. I am currently working at Capacious IT Services as a Oracle EPM consultant. I probably may develop and support projects related
Do you have
to.
any PPT?
Yes, I do have PPT.
Okay, please open the PPT and carry on with your slides.
Okay.
Share your screen.
Yeah, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the substitutional variable topic. So substitutional variables are like if the business process have recurring.
Just a minute. I can see only team screen. I cannot see your PPT screen.
Oh, sorry. Let me share once again.
Yeah.
Can you see can you see now?
Yeah, Arshad.
Okay. And now the PPT is on, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can go ahead, please.
Okay. Basically, substitutional variables are like if the business process is recurring and where clients wants to create substitutional variable and assign them. So that's the purpose. We will create the substitutional variable. So in the variable card, we will create the substitution variable and we can use that substitutional variable in 4 forms, which is data form, runtime prompt, business rule, and smart view. And coming to the creation of substitutional variable, here are the cases. Can you show me how to create substitutional variable for the following use cases? Case 1, consider a user runs consolidation monthly. User wants to update the variable every month. Consider June for this case. So here we will create the substitutional variable for June. Consider a user runs consolidation yearly. User wants to update the variable every year. Consider FY20 for this use case. Okay, here we will create a substitutional variable for year FY20. So I will go and show you in the navigation. Yeah, here in the plus icon, we will create the substitutional variable. Once you created the substitutional add symbol, here we will select the cube. I'm selecting all cubes. Here we will name the substitutional variable. I'm naming as current year for the year case. And in the year that PPT, it says like FY20. So this is how to create a substitutional variable for a year. And we'll, name already exists. So I will change the name. Okay, record saved successfully, and I will create it for the month. I have named current month and month June. Now I'm saving. It's already exist. Okay, like this we have to create the substitutional variables. Coming to the next slide, using substitutional variables in data forms. Case 1, use dimension in rows, use substitutional variables of year and period dimension in column. choose direction generation two members of every other dimensions. Preview data. This is data. Preview data form with this use case. So after creating the substitutional variable, we'll go to the forms, and then we'll probably create the form, or we'll go to the form which has been created previously. So here in layout tab, where in the case of year and period dimension in the column. So this is the year and period dimension which is in column. So here we'll select the variables, the variable which we have created. And here we'll assign the month, substitutional variable month. Yeah, this is how we have to assign the month. And after that, it says like you chose generation two members of every other dimensions. So generation two members means account is the generation one, and remaining are the generation two. So in the point of view where we can select only one, here in this case I'm selecting quarterly sales, which has been selected, or we can choose any other members as well. In scenario, yeah, we can select actual or budget. In view is the generation one, and I am selecting generation two member as QTD. And in the currency as well, I have already selected the generation two member entity currency. And intercompany as well, there is only one generation two member, which is intercompany top. I have selected here. Like that, we'll probably choose the generation two members. Like that, I have already selected generation two members here. And in the rows also, in account, I have chosen generation two members called total geography. Yeah, in use case two, hardcode the year and period dimension in another column along with use case one to explain the difference between the hard-coded member, the substitutional variable values. Okay, here, 1 minute. Yeah, here in this case, column one is the substitutional variable which we have created. Now in this in that case, they are saying like create one another column and assign the hard code member. So to create that, we'll right click the A column, alphabet, and select the A column. And here we'll edit it, and we'll choose the FI20. We'll remove the substitution variable which has been added previously. Now we'll assign the FI20. And in the month as well, we'll assign the June month by removing a substitutional variable. Yeah. Yeah, this is how to create, as you can see here, column A contains all the substitutional variables, and column B contains all the hard code members. Now, using substitutional variables in RTP, which is runtime prompt, can we pass substitutional variable as a value in the prompt? Yes. If S, can the prompt value be limited only to the value assigned to the substitutional variable? Yes, this is also yes. I will show in the navigation part. After make changes, we can save here. Yeah, here in the rules card, and I want to explain one more thing. Uh, this is the rules card which users will use, and this is the rules cards which admin will use and program it under. Under this, we'll create RTP and business rules. Yeah, for RTP, we'll select the actions and go to the variable designer, and we'll expand the EPM cloud. Here it's global and Suhail. Suhail is basically the console name. So we can either create in global or in Suhail as well. So I'm presently creating in global. As I previously created two, now I will create one and create another two and show you. Yeah, for the first name, the RTP name, I'm naming it current year. RTP underscore. And in the type, I'm choosing member. So here in the dimension type, I'm choosing here as a year. And limits, in the limit, yeah, we have to enable the RTP option first, and then we can edit the limits. Here we can add the limits. Yeah, this is the question answered by that navigation part. In here, user requirement, how can a user select only the prompt value default to the value assigned to the substitutional variable? If the consolidation to run in the month of June, which is the month passed in the substitutional variable, rest of the months should not be displayed in the section of prompt value. So here it's saying that only June has to be mentioned, remaining value should be not displayed. So in this case, we'll whatever the substitutional variable we have created before, we'll assign it to here. In the limits and default value, we'll place the substitutional variable which we have created. And here we'll basically start with the apparent ambassador. Yeah, same as here. And in the RTP text, we'll use the please enter the current year, and we'll probably save it. This is how we'll create a year, and now I'm creating for the month. And in the type, I'm selecting member, and here in the dimension type, I'm selecting the period dimension type. And here we'll enable RTP first, and in the limits, we'll enter the substitutional variable of month. I want to check it once. Yeah, current month. And here in the default value as well, we'll enter the same substitutional variable which we have entered in the limits. Yeah, in the text now we'll please enter. We'll enter text called please enter the current period, and after that we'll save it. Like that, we'll create. So basically here in the month only June is displayed, and remaining months will be not displayed. After a particular period, the June month will basically change into July. Like that, substitutional variable works. Going to the next slide, using substitutional variable in business rules. Can you show me how to pass a substitutional variable in a business rule? Okay, I will show in the navigation. go to the system view, expand. So here is the rules. Yeah, here we'll basically open this custom rule. And here we'll basically name the substitutional variable here and current year. And after placing it, we'll basically check the programming, whether it is right or wrong, and then we'll save it and validate. Yeah, as you can see, the rule validated with no errors. Which of the following design is recommended? Hard coding June in the BR, using the substitutional variable created for month, using the RTP created for month with the substitutional variable. Okay, here we'll probably choose number 2 and 3, but mainly 3 is better than 2, because here we are creating runtime prompts. So basically, after like we are assigning a runtime prompts to the business rule. So this will give an intimation to the user that a specific month or a month is changed in the current month. So in the second case, so it will automatically get changed into the next month without proper intimation. So in the hard coding June in the BR, so this is basically the rule which will be executed, but only in the month of June. So in this case, 2 and 3 are 2 and 3 can be used. So as I will show in the navigation which I have created previously. Yeah, as you can see here, the programming fix June FY20 and fix is the hard code of June. Hard code of June in the BR is this, and here is the substitutional variable, which is case number 3. Sorry, case number 2, substitutional variable, and last is runtime prompt. Here we'll give the, oh sorry. Here we'll give the runtime prompt. Basically, whatever the runtime prompt we have created, we'll apply it over here, and year and period. And in the substitutional variable as well, we'll give the substitutional name, year, and substitutional name of the period. And in the June, we'll basically mention June FY20. After this, we'll save and validate. Yeah, as you can see, the rule validated with no errors. Lastly, using substitutional variable in SmartView, can you show me how to use how to insert a substitutional variable in report creating using ad hoc analysis? For ad hoc analysis, use the same design of the data form as per use case of 1 of the slide 4. Use case present the report by changing the substitutional variable values from June to Jan for the period dimension, FY20 to FY21 for year dimension. Okay, now we'll go to the smart view. We'll basically connect in the shared connection first, and after giving the credentials, we'll go to the EPM cloud, and after expanding all, we'll choose the substitutional form which we have created. As in this case, I have created a substitutional variable form number 3. I'm choosing the new sheet and opening the form using ad hoc analysis. Yeah, under options, first we have to enable the suppress missing blocks, and we'll create the form. Yeah, as you can see, we have selected the report of substitutional variable here we can variable by entering the the substitutional variable name. And June to Jan. As you can see, the current the substitutional name became FY20. It will change into the year which the substitutional variable is in. And in the June, if we give the substitutional variable Jan, it will go to the Jan period of Jan period. Yeah, like this is the process to create reports and analyze the data. As here in this form, there is no data available, but in the client location, there will be the data and we have to analyze accordingly. So in the last slide, summary in this topic, it is concluded to show us the using of substitutional variable in the following artifacts. We have created and see the variables in data forms, runtime prompts, business rules, and smart field. Yeah, that's all from me, Sweta and Manjusha.
Yeah, Suhail.
Yeah, Arshad.
Yeah,
Now you can
Okay.
leave. Arshad.
yeah.
You can
Thank
leave
you.
the meeting now.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Arshad. Thank you.
Thank you, Arshad.